And we're on. Okay, so what a morning. You guys probably don't even know, but it was one heck of a morning. A lot happened, and unfortunately, a lot couldn't be done. So originally, we were supposed to have Minxy on board.
Yes.
But that's not happening anytime soon because she just couldn't make it.
No.
She's a mom, has to take care of the kid.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah,
Of course.
mom things. But we'll talk about. We'll go back to the topic about her later on, because at least we can still go back to that original topic and really revisit it and share with people. At least start highlighting some of the players within Shadownet.
Yes.
And also, local New Zealand talent and local ANZ talent that should be brought to the table and actually, really showcased.
Yep.
To a good degree. So, having said that, what is our first topic? Also, if we have any sound issues,
you know we have sound issues.
Just put in the chat. We tried to sort the sound stuff out. If it didn't work out, let us know. If it did, hit us up as well. Let us.
Maybe it works too good now. They're like, you guys too much.
Yeah, too nice. my ears are being too blessed. Too blessed. The new rapper. I don't know.
Too blessed.
Something like that. But yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so Joseph, what does the chat say?
Is it working? Everything's good.
Chat says it's good. Chat says it's good. Okay.
Thanks,
Coolies. Thanks, chat. We love you. Great. So having said that, what's our first topic of the day? So we've got a new structure, right?
Yeah, we're gonna try a structure. We only had one episode, so we're gonna try a structure now.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a new structure. Because we did go back last week and we did say, you know what? It's a bit messy. We wanna bring something a little bit more understandable in, so we can see a good progression for the episode. So today's episode is Prepare for Trouble, Make It Double, and we
should have had Team Rocket shirt. I don't own a Team Rocket
we
shirt. So
need to own Team Rocket shirts.
Well, Team Shadow
and I
shirts.
need yes
Team Shadow.
big S big S.
Yep.
We need a talking cat though.
Oh, I'm talking dragon.
Ooh, even better.
Mushu.
Mushu. Mushu
Murphy
cricket. Oh, sorry guys, but yeah. Okay, so the structure we are going to go with, boys and girls.
Yep.
Or whatever you want to relate to. It is we're gonna go with nonsense. So essentially we're gonna go through a recap a little bit of nonsense recap of our week past, a personal recap of what we went through and how we're coping with it.
I guess.
So why don't you start?
Besides the normal day-to-day, I finished watch Avatar: The Last Airbender again on Netflix. It's great.
Really?
What do you mean, really?
I mean, again?
Yeah, again. It's good.
Okay, cool.
It's actually it's quite a grown-up show after watching it again. Like, I last watched it when it came out.
Yeah.
We were, 13?
Okay.
Or less?
Yeah, sure.
And I watched it now at, 29?
Okay, cool.
It was actually quite a grown-up. Yeah, the main character is a child and he's childish, but things that happen are really grown up. There's death. There's genocide. There's a whole bunch of things that happen that are quite mature topics. Sure, the main character himself doesn't murder or kill anyone, but everybody else around him, the grown-ups in there, do. They've had bad lives. Like, a lot of things going on, and he's trying to avoid it. Most of the show is about him trying to avoid it. Like, right at the end, I don't want to spoil things, but he has to fight the Fire Lord, right?
Yeah.
The final 2 episodes are about him not wanting to kill the Fire Lord, but everyone else is saying, if you don't, he'll just kill you or nothing will change. So it's quite grown up. It's quite mature. For a kid's show, it's very good.
That's true.
Watch it again. I'm telling you.
Okay, I guess I will. I mean, you convinced me. But only after I start watching the new season for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's also back this week.
Yes, 1 episode is out already.
Yes, so I haven't seen that yet, but you and Joe have. And what's your verdict so far of the new season? I mean, it's only been 1 episode.
Yeah, it's only been 1 episode. We don't know where they're going with it, but I've always liked the show. Anything Marvel, we watch and consume all of it.
Yes, we are the perfect Marvel consumer. That is completely true.
Yeah, so it should be good.
Yeah. Having said that, the gym has also opened up recently as well, because we have recently gone back to level 2. So if you guys aren't back in the gym or back into your regular lives, Level 2 does allow us to make basic progressions back into normalcy.
Yep.
And actually go back into our everyday
Yeah,
living.
we can do this actually.
Yeah, exactly. So we and that's why we did that. Why we started this last week, and now we're also going into being able to go to bars, going to the gym.
Yeah.
And
Just be smart about it when you do go out. There's no need to
Yeah.
go think it's completely
So-
normal. There's always possibilities of things happening, like a second wave would be
Yeah,
devastating.
exactly. And we talked about that last week as well.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
something that I did mention last week is that most other gyms aren't taking care of their hygiene. I know some private gyms are, but a lot of commercial gyms, like let's say Jets or whatever, a lot of them, I've had some bad reviews come
Okay.
back. But I do know 100%. So I'm not sure about like smaller gyms, like Tom Fit that are more boutique, or any of the more personal gyms.
Yep.
But what I do know is that gyms like City Fitness are taking every measure possible. So every 15 minutes after every hour,
Yep.
they lock the whole gym down, only staff members, and they have industrial sprays spraying down all the
Clean,
materials, clean the whole gym out. Every
That's
single piece of equipment gets
That's good.
sprayed down, used,
That's good.
sanitized, and everybody gets a sanitizing like spray bottle.
Bottle, yeah.
Yeah, and in addition to that, there's hand sanitizer obviously available.
That's good.
So precautions like that, we all need to make sure that we're taking into account.
Yes, correct. I mean, gyms before that were always pretty gross. Like,
So very gross.
the changing rooms, oh man.
Yeah. So how's your first experience back at the gym like? Like, how are you feeling?
I'm still sore. Like the first, when was it? Thursday I went in, and then Friday I didn't really feel anything.
Okay.
And then Saturday hit, I was like, ow. It's been long. I'm still kind of tender now. In the
And you
chest
just
area.
want to curl up in a ball. You just don't want to move. But we're here.
Yeah, I'm sitting down after doing legs now, and it's sore. Like,
Yeah, it's the first thing you gotta do.
You lock in, and then
Yeah.
it's like getting up. Like after this is going to be hard.
Yeah.
There's some stairs out there, and I don't like that.
Hey, you got to go down the stairs this time. You don't have to go up, but you might fall over going down the stairs this
You
time.
just
So.
can't even slide on your ass. It's too sore.
Oh, that's the whole. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So, having said that, now we're gonna go back to gym life.
Yes.
Right. So now that we're gonna go back into our everyday gym
Protein
life,
and pre-workout.
Yep. I gotta buy another type of protein. I haven't done that yet. I mean,
I think you just missed some sales. I thought you did.
no, but you know what? I didn't get an image of this to put up, but Ghost Supplements has released a gamer line
What?
for their pre-workouts.
What?
Ghost Gamer is what it's called.
Okay.
It comes in peach.
Yeah, okay.
Not that I would drink peach, but I would drink the grape. If there's grape, or I think there's banana, I don't know, strawberry probably. Having said that, Ghost is pretty savvy. They're going into that G Fuel market.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, you've seen G Fuel, right?
Yeah.
G Fuel, Mountain Dew Red, or whatever, like
Well,
the Mountain Dew Gamer.
Well, how long has Monster been like sponsoring gaming things? Like for a long time now.
Yeah, but they didn't have a gamer.
If you put a
gamer
label on
line.
it, doesn't change what
Hey,
it
that's
is.
exactly.
This is
But-
why I'm wondering, is it necessary?
Yeah, but how many more people did buy G Fuel instead of buying Monster during the
actually
time
don't know.
that G Fuel was pumping? I don't know those numbers, but
Just like how many? Somebody tell us, please.
someone tell us in the chat. Let us know. Seriously though, like
Okay.
G Fuel,
I mean,
G
everyone
Fuel,
to their own, but I just
people,
think it's-
there's hype for G Fuel. People are actually buying it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's surprising, but it's true.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check out the Ghost Gamer line. I'm also gonna
And then
check
on your
out.
desk when you're playing, you're like, yeah, that was good. Yeah, it was not so good.
Nice set. Yeah, good round. Yeah.
Killstreak wasn't that good on that one, so.
Can you imagine, like, taking the Ghost supplement, the Ghost Gamer supplement, and then start complimenting your teammates the way you compliment other guys in the gym? He's like, hey man, nice set. He's like, hey, you had a really good round, bro. Like, what do you do to get that aim?
It's like, I'm gonna take Baron. Spot me.
I'm ugly laughing.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take Baron, spot me. Oh shit, you're a genius, dude.
No discomfort, no growth.
No discomfort, no growth. You ain't gonna get these levels without these creeps.
Gonna get diamond cut.
Yeah, that diamond cut.
We talked some crap.
Oh
We talked
shit!
some
I mean, could you imagine it though? Like, if it gets you that hyped that you just like in between your games, like your teammate like does a really great play or like clutches real well.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, what do you do to get that aim? Bro, how many sets of that do I have to do? It's like, oh, I use aim trainer. I use aim trainer. I put it on hard and I do that 10 times a day. Bro, okay, but what tempo?
You get like plyometrics for your fingers?
I can show I can show you some plyometrics in my thing.
It's a PG stream, Ian.
Is it though?
Oh, okay.
I think it's M-rated, but suggestive material.
That's not
Moving on.
Yep, let's move on.
For me,
Yeah.
this entire week has been about Legends of Runeterra. Okay? Legends of Runeterra and League of Legends news. Now, I didn't play League of Legends for a very long time, but Legends of Runeterra has been very, very big for me, and I feel like the changes coming in for Legends of Runeterra are just crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so
I want to explain Legends of Runeterra for people who don't play it. For just like a quick...
Yeah, sure. So Legends of Runeterra is the League of Legends card game. And if you don't know what League of Legends is, you live under a rock.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, even
If you're watching this chat...
my grandpa knows
yeah.
what League of Legends is.
Even Emma knows what League of Legends is.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so I mean, League of Legends, the Legends of Runeterra is a very good card game.
Is it like Gwent?
So no, Gwent is weird in the sense that it's supposed to have run off the original Gwent system.
Yes.
From Witcher.
Yes.
But it doesn't.
Okay.
Right? It's sort of similar, but it's not. It's a little bit more complicated because I feel like the Gwent in The Witcher 3 is too simple.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was the best.
I never played the standalone Gwent game.
Yeah, I know. So I like the Gwent in The Witcher 3, but Gwent, the actual TCG, it's more complicated. But they had to add more depth to the game.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not a personal fan of it, but Legends of Runeterra is sort of more like Hearthstone.
Oh, right.
But it's got its own unique mechanics. But yeah, similar to Hearthstone,
Okay.
where some of your leftover mana from the round before can be saved for the next round up to 3.
Okay.
So you can actually have 13 mana, but the leftover mana can only be used for spells. Having said that, it is going to be providing a lot of new mechanics coming in. So what they're doing is that they're going to be working on some baseline stuff. I'm going to need my glasses to read that image.
Okay, great.
Okay, so they're going to be introducing gauntlets, labs, and events. Okay, so gauntlets essentially more competitive series, a little bit different.
Does that look better?
Yeah. So
No, for you it's that way.
oh, sorry. Okay, so new rules, exclusive rewards, all that kind of stuff. It's like who can get to 7 rounds.
Okay.
7 wins.
Oh.
Labs are more experimental, more casual, but really more crazy ways to play the cards and the combinations you already know. And then events are more single player experiences.
Oh, so there is a single player component.
There will be once events come out, so that will be more like storytelling, blah blah blah, etc. etc. And they're introducing a lot of cosmetic content around that time as well. And they just released more cosmetic content just recently, and they actually gave out a free guardian. So a guardian is like a little pet,
Okay.
and it sits on your board, and then you can like sort of like scratch it, and it does like a thing. And every time you attack the enemy directly, it does an animation. Every
Right.
time you do something,
Right.
it does something. If you get hit, it also does something.
Okay.
It's like a little pet.
And this is PC, mobile.
And it's PC and mobile, yes.
Oh, okay, it's both.
PC, Mac as well, mobile.
Which one do you think it runs better? Do you find it better having a click on a mouse that you drag, or do you think touch would make it better?
The UI is nicer
On
PC.
Okay.
Just using the mouse is nice, but I don't have any issues using it on phone.
Okay.
I actually play it on my mobile way more than I do on PC. PC has more of a view, obviously more space.
Yep.
It's not so cluttered, and generally that's what the experience is supposed to be like. But
Yeah.
I think mobile is where I'm going to be playing it 90% of the time.
Well, okay. It's just
If I'm on my PC, I'm probably going to be playing like Call of Duty with you guys,
Yeah.
or something else. But with Legends of Runeterra, I feel like its real strength is the fact that you can take it anywhere,
Okay.
right? And you can. It's like 15-minute games.
Well, that's the big bank now with some other things like What's the next one coming out on mobile? Was the game you mentioned? I forgot.
Wild Rift.
Wild
Okay,
Rift.
so
Yes.
yeah, so that's the new. That's the next thing coming out. So before we move on, before we
We're talking about-
finalize with Legends of Runeterra, essentially, what they are doing is that every 6 months they're going to be releasing a new region,
Right.
and then every 2 months after that 6 month,
Mm-hmm.
they will release more cards,
Okay.
and there'll be new mechanics with all these regions and everything like that. So and every time they do that, the meta changes.
There's
The
always
landscape of
metas.
the game
Yeah.
changes. Hearthstone doesn't do that much.
No.
Most other games like Shadowverse, all those things don't change that much.
Mm-hmm.
But Legends of League of Legends, Wild
Legends
Rift,
of League.
Legends of League,
The Rift is
mobile, cell phone, League of Legends, Wild Rift.
So is it League of Legends on mobile? Is that pretty much it?
Yeah. If anyone's played like Valorant or not the Valorant, like Arena of Valor, the other one is Vainglory.
Vainglory.
Yes, these are essentially League of Legends ripoffs or spin-offs or knockoffs, not spin-offs, knockoffs.
Okay.
That moved to MOBA. Right. They only have 2 lanes or something like that. They were like watered down a little bit. They had some slightly unique characters. They have some slightly different characters, but essentially it's been in their own experience this entire time.
Okay.
Yep. And having said that as well, you're going to have the same champions. They're going to start releasing them more and more, and they've just released that they have Ezreal, Lux, Nasus.
Wasn't Garen, was it?
Garen's there as well, Fiora's there as well, Camille is also there, a whole bunch of characters, Jin as well. And they've got their own champion select animation. It's the full rift, so the Baron's there as well. I think they took some towers away because they're going to be shooting, I think the Nexus now shoots as well. Instead of having, instead of the towers being there, the Nexus shoots instead. So it simplifies it a little bit. And some of the items have been simplified and watered down a little bit.
Right.
But essentially, it's the same experience.
Okay.
And it's intuitive, and it's been condensed into 15, 20-minute games.
Oh, okay. So there's less poke, as it were. For something
Yeah,
that's that short,
it's really just getting down to business.
Yeah.
So usually a League of Legends game can go up to 40 minutes and stuff like that. But Wild Rift is going to last like 15. So I'm excited for this as well, because
it has to be that commute length potentially. You know, like if you're jumping on a train.
This is the kind of thing I would play on my break.
Yeah.
You know, like I would play this on my break. I would play this on my trip to town. Like I take the train to town for to train my clients and stuff like that, et cetera, et cetera. And this and Runeterra are going to be like literally my bread and butter. Like I thought I would be playing Call of Duty Mobile every day, and I did to one extent, but like doing this can be tiring. And it doesn't last as long. But yeah, is there anything wrong, Joe? Huh?
Someone's echo.
Bit of mic echo. Oh, sorry. Maybe if I
We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, well, I'll just have to talk like this. Okay, so but yeah, so
Cool. Yeah, let's go to your next point.
yeah.
So we'll touch into the streaming scene. How about that?
Let's go. No, I think esports is the next easy. Actually, no, we haven't asked Joe. Joe, what's your recap for the?
True.
What's your recap for your last weeks of the nonsense?
Too much work.
Just watched that new series on Netflix called Space Force.
Oh yeah, Space Force.
Oh man, Steve Carell.
The new Steve Carell show.
John Malkovich? Is that it?
John. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, John Malkovich. Yeah.
I would say it's mainly a weird type of series because it's
A mockumentary of sorts.
because it almost feels like it could happen, like some of the stuff.
It is happening. There is going to be this American Space Force.
No, but some of the stuff they touch on.
Oh right. Yes,
It was a lot, especially with the Chinese.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's the
I can
point.
see them doing
Political
more of that.
satire of a sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
That's amazing for me.
No, cool. What? You good?
This might fix it. Okay. Okay, so having said that, I feel like esports in New Zealand is definitely taking a good turn.
Yep.
So, if people don't know, you can actually compete in esports stuff in New Zealand with a variety of tournament organizers. A lot of people don't know who these organizers are. I mean, everyone knows who Let's Play Live is, and
Yep.
even then, some people even don't know who Let's Play Live are, right? I put together a comprehensive list of some of my top esport organizers.
Right.
Yeah. So, who can we compete with? Starting first, for all your fighting game needs, Tekken, Street Fighter, and whatever.
Yeah.
Check out Standing Fierce. So obviously, Standing Fierce are the fighting game community. So check them out if you want to check out your weekly ranked battles or whatever like that. But essentially, that's what it is.
Do you know if there's any particular games coming up people can jump on to watch? It doesn't have to be them, of course,
I think they're doing ranked. They do online like ranked battles for their weekly rankings.
Weekly
rankings.
Okay.
And these weekly rankings lead up into I think like international
Oh.
slots or something like that.
Oh wow.
So they all matter and they all have some pretty decent stakes. Check them out on Twitter and on Facebook.
Cool.
So check that out. Generally, other than that, we have Let's Play Live.
Yep.
Right, very closely associated to the New Zealand Esports Federation.
Yep. Nothing? Mic not working?
Is that what? How's that?
Has my mic not been working this entire time?
How about this?
Definitely plugged in. It's definitely on.
Okay.
Okay, so it is working.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
Jake.
Maybe my microphone wasn't working.
Who knows?
Something like that. Cool.
We'll
So
have to sort it.
okay. So essentially, Standing Fierce for all your FGC stuff. You also have the NZ Esports Federation, and the NZ Esports Federation are new. They are now the government-appointed body for all of New Zealand.
Okay.
So that's going to take some time, but
Yep.
Essentially, when they get there, it should be all right. Before I continue, is everything okay, Joe? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Victory Up are also a tournament organizer that people should be keeping an eye out for. So they're mainly online based at the moment, from what I can tell. But they are Wellington. They are from Wellington.
I think for a while most things will be online based, wouldn't they?
Yeah, especially because of the whole COVID-19 lockdown thing.
Exactly.
So check them out. They are over in Wellington. You can check them out at Victory Up Official on Facebook, and you can also see. You can also find them for the Victory Up, victory-up.com for their website, and also on Twitter at Victory Up OFL for official. Let's Play Live, obviously. We already mentioned that.
Yep.
Check them out for Let's Play Live HQ or Let's Play Live LPL Play. LPL Play is their acquired platform because they did acquire Cybergamer. So Cybergamer were the biggest New Zealand platform.
Yep.
Prior to them. No, not New Zealand. ANZ. Australia, New Zealand. The biggest ANZ platform.
Wow.
And massive acquisition for Let's Play Live. After them, we've got the Arepa Gamers Club, who are actually running a live location. I think they moved locations recently. You guys will just have to check with them when you actually message them. But they were going through the Porirua Whanau Center, and we went down there for Waitangi Day. We brought ghost chips down there, and we had a whole bunch of things going on. It was real fun. Had a great time down in Porirua for Waitangi Day. But yeah, now they've got a live location. They're also doing this thing called Peti Peti Whanau. So, Joe, can you bring up these images? No?
Technical issues. Man.
Technical issues?
Technical issues.
No?
Something's going on. It's all right. It is what it is.
Okay, cool. So we had a whole bunch of images, but apparently we can't bring any of them up now. What's wrong, Joe? What's happening?
Just trying to figure it out.
Okay.
It's all right. Keep going.
So you guys can check them out at Arepa GC on Facebook. Yeah, there we go. Petit Fana. That's a new thing they're doing. I think they're collaborating for a Fortnite tournament with Victory Up and a bunch of other people. So check them out. There is a tournament for Arepa going on. And the next thing over is the Meta High School League. Could you see that, Joe, please? There we go. So that's their website there, and they've got a whole bunch of titles under their belt.
Oh, yeah.
They mainly do high school league stuff, and they're mainly based in Australia. It's run by my man, Woody Woo, who was based in Auckland before, and we went to university together. He was running something called Oceanic Gaming, then was working at Riot, Riot Games for League of Legends, and doing community stuff. He now lives in Australia, from what I can tell. Does a lot of stuff with the Victorian government. Maybe. Don't actually quote me on that. But he does do some high school league stuff. I think they were doing like the League of Legends high school thing, but I knew they do Dota as well, probably.
That's cool. Speaking of games, I see they've got NBA 2K20 up there.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What?
That is
did not know there was a...
I was also surprised. So there are actually some New Zealand content creators for NBA 2K. It's crazy. We've got Ticino.
Okay.
Ticino on YouTube, and we've also got Chicofilo, also on YouTube, and a streamer called Asia. So I met Chico and Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Great couple, cool kids. Did you know that generally people do a lot of money games with us?
You mean like how you bid on sport? Well, that is.
It's more like, bro, I bet you $200, I beat you in 2K.
Oh, okay, that's different. That's just
there's money games.
Competitive bid.
This is betting. It's like this is like I bet I could beat you at 2K.
Yep.
And you'd be like, come at me. And they stream it. They showcase it. They do a lot of stuff, and it's crazy. I'm actually really surprised at the culture behind 2K.
Yeah,
I think it's a low key one of the more played games. Like statistically, I think FIFA games are the most popular in New Zealand.
Definitely. Oh, not even just New Zealand, like all over. Like,
yeah, but like you never see showcasing about FIFA. Like there was like a FIFA Esports league. Wasn't exactly the coolest.
Oh, right.
It was very elaborate. Haven't seen it around ever since.
No, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know about this one, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised as well because this game had so many issues. Like, the actual game itself.
Really?
Yeah, the people were complaining about the campaign, the story mode, and all this. Like, there was a whole bunch. This recently went on sale for like $10, I think.
Well, I think... I'm not too sure about NBA 2K20. I don't know too much about it, but I do know NBA, generally just... a popular game.
Oh yeah, I used to play
the multiplayer is crazy.
Yeah.
The multiplayer, I think they have like courts, like they're like open courts, like you can just enter like a field and it's
like
an instance.
Oh, yeah, like a social space.
Yeah, like a social hub, but it's like courts, and you can just like line up to jump in the court.
That's kind of cool, actually. If that's true, I like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's like being outside,
yeah,
and going to a court, where people are playing basketball.
Yeah,
like,
the perfect game for isolation. The perfect game for isolation. So they did
except
that.
You can be like 7 feet tall in the game. In real life, you want to like 5 foot something.
Like me, 5'9".
Yeah, so that was surprising. What other esports then are going on in New Zealand or Australia that I wouldn't have heard about, or that other people wouldn't have heard about? I'm still shocked by that fact.
Well, I've got a whole comprehensive list of...
What? You don't say.
Yeah, it's right here. We have a whole
It's
list.
almost as if it was planned of some kind. All right. Go ahead.
So we have a whole list of titles here for everyone to see. We've got PUBG, Counter-Strike, Rainbow Six, Dota 2, Clash Royale, Call of Duty, Valorant.
What?
Valorant. Yes.
Valorant
So
who?
Valor what? Valoranting. So Valorant already has had weekend pub stomps. Yeah. I casted one of those for a broadcast team called Capping TV. Right?
Yeah.
They did like they do a lot of Counter-Strike stuff. Valorant already has a community tournament going on with Let's Play Live. So they already have a $700 prize pool, $300 something up for the first place, and you can sign up for it now live on the Let's Play Live website.
Cool.
It's crazy. The fact that this game's not even out yet. It's coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
In 2 days, it's coming out in 2 days. I feel like shit. I just wish Valorant came back. But it's already coming out, and people are already signing up.
Wow.
If this goes through, Let's Play Live will most likely hit up Riot and try to get a contract to run Valorant tournaments.
Yeah, so bringing it back to the Riot Games, it's a Riot Games shooter of sorts, like their Overwatch CS:GO combination.
Riot Games are killing it.
Yep.
You know, did you know that the founders of Riot Games, named Rise and Trinimir,
Okay.
they named the characters after them.
Oh, I see.
That's why those characters are broken. NBA 2K, FIFA 20,
Yep.
Rocket League, no surprise there.
No, I didn't know about it. It's called Rocket League, man. There's a league for rockets, obviously.
It's
Rocket League.
Hot Wheel cars.
Oh, that's cool.
You never seen you've never seen Rocket League?
I know what Rocket League is.
Hot Wheel cars with soccer ball?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, good. Just making sure that you know exactly what Rocket League
is. Making fun.
Okay, sure. Tekken 7, obviously.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5. Digimon Rumble Arena.
Yeah, you put that there. What? I liked it when I was young. I played on PlayStation.
So there aren't
that's the one. That's the thing. That's the guy who's like, what's it?
It's Omnimon.
Omnimon. Yeah.
He's
There's
Omnimon.
there's a button. I remember. And
Yeah,
you were like,
movies about this
Paladin mode. That was great. Digimon Rumble Arena was a great game. Also, Digimon World 3. Oh, that was good stuff.
Digimon World. Man.
That was good.
That was some of my best childhoods. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Digimon World. Pokemon, like Blue.
Oh, the Game Boy.
Yeah, Game Boy,
yeah.
like Pokemon Blue. Rumble Arena. Fucking, what else? Like Metal Gear Solid back then when it first came out. Devil May Cry 1.
Oh, yeah, the early Devil May Cry.
Yeah. What other PlayStation games were banger? Pepsi Man.
Oh, there were so many things. Like there were Dragon Ball games, the Tony Hawk games, which are being remastered now. They're coming out. Like,
Remastered.
There's a whole bunch of that.
I already know.
There's so many remasters as well coming. There's Tony Hawk's, there's Spyro that just came out, there's Crash that just came out, there's Destroy All Humans that's coming out as a remaster.
Oh man.
Mafia 1 is getting a complete remake.
Mafia 1,
Final
2,
Fantasy
1 2,
7.
and 3 are getting reworked. The entire trilogy is getting reworked.
3 is just the definitive edition because it just came out. But 1 and 2, yeah, they're getting But no, 1's getting remade like Final Fantasy 7 got remade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looking good though.
Yep.
I saw some screenshots for that. I thought I didn't know.
But anyway, back to Digimon. What?
Yeah, so some
There's a
guys
league
in the,
of Digimon.
Some guys in the
Rumble
FGC that posted up on Twitter recently that they are doing a Digimon Rumble Arena tournament, or competition, or weekend,
Oh,
or
I wish
something.
that was a video.
I wish that was a video to just see, because Renamon was the best.
I don't remember it looking that pixely.
We don't remember a lot of things.
Looking that pixely.
Yeah, no, honestly, but to be fair, that was the best graphics we've ever seen at that point.
Yeah. Also the same for Halo, which is also getting remastered.
Yeah, so nothing else at that point was actually like getting.
Yeah, but that was a fun game.
Yeah, it was. Having said that,
I wanna watch this Digimon Rumble Arena League. Where is this?
I actually don't know where it is. I actually have no clue where it's
I'm
going
looking
to
it
be.
up now. It's mad. Digimon Rumble Arena. How are they playing it? Is it an emulator on PC, do you think? Or they're cranking out their PlayStations, going to someone's garage?
I think they're cranking their PlayStations on some CRT TV. I don't know, but like, I just saw stuff about it, and I was actually just amazed. And I was like, what? But yeah, that was just me just being amazed for a second. Samurai Showdown has a new game
Yes.
that came out a while ago. League of Legends, obviously, and Fortnite.
Sorry, back to Digimon one more time. Do you remember the card game? Do you remember the digital card game?
Oh, you know what? I got a friend that I know a guy called Nat.
That was a great game.
I know a guy called Nat that's that owns not that he doesn't own. He runs the Cosmic on High Street. He messaged me sometime randomly in the morning or the night.
So
Or
early
something.
morning.
Something.
Yeah.
Something.
It was dark.
I don't remember. I just saw the text when I woke up.
Okay.
He texted me, "Hey bro, do you have any Digimon cards?" What?
You come to the wreck, yeah.
And I was just like, "Why do you want Digimon cards?" And he was just like, he's like, "Bro, I'm trying to go deep. I'm trying to get real deep." I'm like, "Deep in what?" And he was like, "My childhood, bro." I'm all about nostalgia trips. I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry, I didn't know you're that wholesome," but but no, yeah, it's crazy. It's the fact that they're bringing it back. It's like, wow, some things die hard.
Yeah.
But Yeah, we've come full circle now, and essentially,
right back to Digimon. It's always
right back to
It's
Digimon.
always the Digimon.
By the way, the Digimon anime series.
Let's get rebooted as well. See, another reboot, another remake.
Hey,
Reboot.
you know, like 90s
And
kids like
Pokemon
us
as
aren't
well.
complaining, man. 90s kids like us aren't complaining. We run off nostalgia. That's like our. Yes.
True enough.
We live off that
Back
shit.
in my day.
Back in my day.
Yep.
Ash traveled with a pedophile and a young girl. His name was Brock.
Hey, Brock only had eyes for the nurse and the cop. Leave him, and pretty much every other female that worked. Okay,
Okay, never mind. Yeah, and he
but
traveled around
the
with
show
his-
made them look like they were the same age. You know.
Yeah, we had no clue. And we
Then again, in this world, you're 12. Get out there and go catch some Pokemon. Don't worry about getting a job.
was 10.
Or 10, even. See, different
Yeah.
world, man. Different world.
At least in the remade Pokemon I Choose You, he travels with other 10-year-olds. You know? At least he travels with other people his age. They kind of like hinted at Gary and they kind of hinted at the other guys as well.
Yep.
But wow. At least they got that right this time.
Hey, we were all out there traveling with Pokemon when we were 10. You know, just not real Pokemon.
Yeah, true. I guess. Okay, cool. So we've come full circle, and obviously, we touched on this last week, and Shadownet has a new Rainbow Six team,
Yes.
right? So we've got some pretty big news, and I wanted to save it for an official announcement, but I'm not sure if the VOD is going to be good enough this time because I'm not sure what the sound situation is. Joe, is it okay? Nah, he
Out
doesn't
the
know.
window. It sounded
can't-
out there somewhere. Who
somewhere-
knows if you're not going to even hear us?
I think the people in the comments are upset. So we'll have to get that right on the third episode.
Eesh.
Yeah,
They're
we
gonna
thought we
cancel
had
us.
it. We
They're going to cancel us after
we
this.
thought we had it right for the second episode, and then
We spoke crap about Brock. They're going to cancel us.
you know
now.
what? We need to pay Greg to be here. Just the sound man is just alive.
I'm sure he'll be happy to get for money.
But okay, so the thing is,
Yeah.
Shadownet has actually been given a slot in the Let's Play Live Pro League for Rainbow Six.
Ooh.
Yeah. So what's happened was Team Sinister GG, and I think LFO have actually pulled out of the LPL Pro League for Rainbow Six.
Okay.
So that means Shadownet and Dance GG get to go into the LPL Pro. We were going to fight for it before, but now that 2 slots have opened, we're actually going to go in there willy-nilly. So we're going to go in there, we're going to sort it out, and we're going to play and compete. Having said that, I need all my players competing at a decent level.
What's a decent level?
144
Like, I
frames.
could just. Oh, I was going to think like actual competitive like ability. Because like I'm gonna jump in there. I'll be a rookie. I'll get shot.
I do it.
I do it.
No.
I've had some good plays once or twice.
Yeah, I still have that clip of you.
Oh, that's dark.
Yeah,
I revived myself.
I don't know how that guy didn't kill you, and I don't know how you landed those shots of firing and screaming at the same time. It was great on Old Hereford. Yikes.
My 60 FPS got him good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, having said that, one of our players, Minxy, actually is a competitive player. She's a captain. She was supposed to be here. Unfortunately, she isn't able to make it. But what it does mean is that this beautiful young lady here is going to be taking care of her kid back at home while she prepares to train and compete.
Yep.
Right. But she can't compete properly at this point.
What's that?
Looking at her PC currently, I was just speaking, like my esports guy came to me and he's like, hey, we got a problem. I'm like, what do you mean? Your girl's playing with a handicap. What do you mean she's playing with a handicap? Oh, she's
We
playing.
call it disability now.
She has a disability of 30 frames per second.
Oof.
And she was essentially playing 30 frames per second. Like, you don't even watch like 4K videos at 30 frames per second. Right? You watch at 60.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you watch it at 60.
60 is your standard.
Yeah. So I thought she was
That's
playing
crazy.
I thought she was playing at 60.
Like, I thought,
And
when
I
you
was-
said-
I
when
would've-
you told me
I
that,
would've-
I thought she was playing on console. I mean, because that'll be about 30.
Yeah, no. So she plays on 30 FPS right now.
Yeah.
And I saw this as an inherent problem. So I had to go find a solution.
But she's winning, right?
For some reason, she still gets shots.
There you
So
go.
she's
Where's the
still
problem?
landing
What's the
shots.
problem? She's winning. With the disadvantage, I mean, if you gave her anything else, she'd probably just be top tier. Like,
But that's why we need her top tier. You see, she's got so much talent. She's still winning on 30 frames, right?
exactly.
And yeah, we didn't make it into the first qualifier.
Yep.
But imagine if we gave her a better PC. Maybe we didn't have this problem. Maybe we would have been in the Pro League anyway.
You're
We didn't
talking
get to be.
crazy now.
Am I? Am I talking crazy or am I talking? Wait, is it in a screenshot? Or am I talking crazy?
Oh snap!
Joseph, switch the camera, Joseph.
This is the camera we got just for this.
So what we have done here, boys and girls.
We got a brand new computer.
So we're gonna give Minxy this lovely PC. We've arranged it with Playtech. Thank you to our
give it a name?
sponsors.
You know how you like swords get names? Give this name like Arctic Blast or something. You know something. I don't know why it had to come out like that. It sounded very Digimon as well.
Oh, what about Frostmourne?
No, that sounds.
What's wrong with Frostmourne? What's wrong with Frostmourne? It's all white. That's a snowflake in there.
Oh, pretty little snowflake.
Changes RGB, whatever. Anyway, so it is a full MSI rig, and we have the specs.
Yeah. What is in there?
We have the specs on this thing. So boys and girls, get ready for this. It comes with the RGB tower, MSI Dragon Edition from Inwin.
White Dragon.
The Dragon. By the way, a great fan film that people should be supporting.
Okay.
Legend of the White Dragon.
Okay.
Jason David Frank.
Oh.
the actual Power Rangers White Dragon. Oh. Intel 660p, 512 gig SSD. Western Digital Red 2 terabyte hard drive. Comes with a Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro 16 gigabytes, 2x8. So 2 sticks over there. Nice and white. It also comes with a Silverstone Tundra 240 millimeter liquid cooling with RGB. So
the top thing, yeah.
It's somewhere over here. It also comes with an MSI.
I see you know computers real well.
Yeah, very well. I'm an expert. MSI B40M Mortar Max AM4 Micro ATX motherboard over there. Right? An AMD Ryzen 5 3600X 6-core 12-thread 4.4 gigahertz processor, Wraith Stealth cooler. With a Wraith Stealth cooler, I think that's that modular thing that you can change.
I love the names that companies throw in.
So gamer.
Wraith Stealth. Yeah.
So gamer. MSI AMD Radeon RX 5700 XT Evoke OC with an 8GB DDR6 video card.
Yep.
And an FSP Hydro G 650 watt modular power supply. Mm-hmm. Of course, with the Playtech full system build, RGB lighting, Windows 10 home install, and 3 years of Playtech warranty.
You gotta get that warranty.
You're gonna get a warranty, just in case anything happens to your PC.
That's too much money to just throw out, to not get a warranty.
Yeah, well, you want to be safe.
It does glow quite nicely. Like, I really wanted a white PC myself.
Yeah.
But it's hard to just get white components. And ooh, no, that's too pricey.
Yeah, that Corsair Vengeance looks amazing. You should check it out later. It's a couple of white RAM sticks.
Oh no, I've got white RAM sticks. That's the one white thing I managed to get. And my motherboard's got like bits of white on it, but when you put stuff on it, it blocks stuff out because like the heat sinks are white or whatever. But then you've got covers on them, so you can't see it.
Okay. Well, regardless,
and Emma was like, no, because everything else is black, so it just stood out. I'm like, oh, but the aesthetic.
Oh gosh, Emma really killing your fun, eh?
No, of course not. Why would you say that?
Shut up, I'll put it. Having said that, now Minxy is going to be able to compete at 144 frames per second, and I can't wait to see what she's able to actually do playing on a level playing field with the boys. So she's now going to be getting this PC from us. Mm-hmm. We've made an arrangement with her. We're going to drop it off later after the show, probably after we drop you back.
Yep.
But yeah, so thank you to Playtech and thank you to MSI for getting this rig to us. It means so much. And it's just going to help our players just compete at the right level that they need to be. Mm-hmm. And this is what Shadownet's for. Just helping people achieve what they need to achieve, and to play at the
top of the game.
Well, just to have a fair advantage and a fair chance at actually competing.
Yeah. Like I just switched to 144 hertz live myself.
I've been trying to tell you this for years.
Shush. I made choices. And I lived with them. Yeah, it's definitely a more buttery experience, I should say. What was it, Call of Duty we were playing? I was like, ooh, I connect. Like, I only ever played with a controller for a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I was like 60 hertz. I was living at 4K 60 hertz with my Acer monitor just fine. But then I always wanted one, but the price points and the tech you could get was never worth it until now, and I managed to get one. And yeah, now I'm going mouse and keyboard with Call of Duty, and I'm doing just fine. Actually, better than I was before. I was getting random pop-ins sometimes with characters. Like, oh, there's an enemy, and like freaking out. But now it just it feels normal.
Yeah, and you know what? You go back to 60 frames, try it. You'll hate it. You're gonna hate it so much.
No, I'll still do that 4K 60 for the RPGs. Slower games, Assassin's Creed, as you talk about.
Having said that, Joseph, how are we doing for time?
You're still good.
No, how are we doing for time? No, what time are we on?
Like 1:45.
Oh, yeah, we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Great. So I guess today will be a shorter episode.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't have to
It's
drag
a Sunday,
it on.
just relax. Chill.
I guess. Having said that, why don't we just touch a little bit on the streamer culture stuff?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right. So you wrote all this down. So obviously you have some questions that you want to ask, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I do. I'm just noticing a trend in the development of some games by some companies. Like, for instance, the Summoner's Rift is specifically designed... Well, I guess it's the same game, but it's designed for mobile. It's designed to be played quickly, like you said, the shorter games. And it's designed to be on your phone so you can do it on the move. And I remember you mentioned it, I don't know if it was last week or some other chat we've had, but there's a lot more people on their phones than there would be on their PCs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thing now. It's just easier to be on... Everyone has a phone.
Mm-hmm.
You don't... PCs sometimes cost the same as phones now. How much is a new iPhone these days? Almost $2,000.
$2,000.
A whole PC can come to $2,000.
Yeah.
Then everyone needs a phone. You don't always need a PC.
Yeah, which is
So I
why
can
this is why the
understand the
Asian
shift.
market is
Yeah.
mainly a mobile market now.
Yeah, and I can understand that shift as well. But then there's also a big shift in games just being developed for what seems like an esport field. Like Valorant, for instance, looks like it's specifically designed to be competitive.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just noticing a paradigm shift,
Okay.
if you will, in the way games are. There's more of an actual separation between this is for single players and this is like God of War on PS4 type of stuff, and then there's Valorant.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Whereas
mean,
before games sort of had a multiplayer component, or you could join in with friends, but now it's very separate.
yes, yes. Because I mean, those two markets are very separate.
Mm-hmm.
So esports, I mean, it's all video games in the end.
It is.
It's all video games in the end. And if we're looking at esports itself as a separate thing, it actually just is competitive video games, right? And so games like Valorant being made specifically to compete, and Legends of Runeterra as well, just to compete, and like later on adding a casual single player experience. These, I mean, like multiplayer experiences are a driving force in games that are, I would say, the core reason why a lot of titles are getting the boom and getting the popularity they are, because you get to play with other people.
Yeah.
And these are social games and platforms that people can actually interact and learn social skills and sort of like, personally develop as well.
True enough, it does. In that sense, it does also change the image of a gamer from being this pimply, oily person sitting in a chair behind it, hunched over, to being a more community central. Community, right? And but you know what I mean. It changes the image, and then there's also during the lockdown a big boom in the streaming world, like competitive sports stars streaming games, themselves, playing themselves in a game.
Yeah, Lil Yachty streaming games. People doing crazy things. Like Vince Staples played Call of Duty. I think he was the guy who paid he was paid for 10 minutes of Call of Duty.
Yeah,
crazy. And Ninja as well. He's another thing. That's another thing, and that's where streamers come in and they play competitive things, and they're good at these competitive things, but they stream it for entertainment. Yeah,
then there's that separation as well. There's the teams that go to make money for their team or themselves, but then there's also the comedy stream, you could say, where it's like Ninja and stuff. I won't say comedy, but you know what I mean. It's
entertainment.
Entertainment stream where they just play stuff and people watch them. They win, but sometimes they lose as well. But there's less pressure on them, but they make a lot of money too.
Yeah, absolutely. And so these things really do all matter and add up. And what's gonna actually just happened is that, I mean, like, this paradigm shift is going to get, I mean, the chasm is going to get wider and wider.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is that, I mean, like, look at the PS5 CEO. Forgot what his name was, but he did make a statement saying that the PlayStation 5 is going to mainly focus on the single player experiences.
Yep.
You're not interested in the competitive scene because the competitive scene has no space for them.
Yeah.
Right? How many titles actually still use PlayStations? Tekken and Street Fighter.
Fighting games, yeah.
Tekken, Street Fighter,
'Cause you
Call of
don't
Duty.
need high FPS of any kind.
Yeah, exactly. And people want higher FPS. People will go to PCs because PCs can link up to their broadcasting systems and stuff like that.
Yep.
PlayStation can't do that.
No.
PlayStation is just going to focus on literally the single player experiences, home entertainment, and engage in a more personal market.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly fine. Storytelling games are still huge,
Yep.
and they still have a massive market.
Yeah. Well, you get your blends as well, like Destiny, for instance.
Destiny. Why did you reinstall that game?
Because it's great, and there's new content coming out. I've always had fun playing Destiny. The problem is once you do the main content, to get to the final few light levels, say, or get raid ready, there's a grind.
I just wish they took the raid out. The raids are
Hey,
boring.
we had fun with Destiny 1 raid. Vault of Glass was great.
Yeah, but every other raid's just annoying.
Yeah, it can get really complicated.
It's unnecessarily annoying.
But it's like, join us.
Oh, God.
It's good. I'm making a hunter again.
Oh, you're going to regret it.
Oh, no, the hunter is useless in of itself, but he looks cool.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I suppose that is the difference between esports and streaming culture.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And single player experiences are also changing. And I mean, these are pretty standard stuff.
Yeah,
But
one final point I just want to make before we move on is, with the divide that's happening, I've noticed also a trend for other IPs to come into very popular esporty streamer titles. Like, for instance, the big reveal for the last Star Wars movie, when Palpatine was alive. The only reason people knew about this prior to the movie coming out is if they played Fortnite and were a part of that Star Wars crossover event that happened.
yeah,
Because there was some voiceover thing that came on in the game. That was the only way you knew.
yeah.
Besides the actual marketing after that
Also,
point.
now if you buy the Fallen Order, you also get a free Stormtrooper in Fortnite. You get a free Stormtrooper outfit in Fortnite. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. My point is, when something becomes so popular, I can see a lot of companies looking at them being like, oh, we should look into this for our marketing.
It's marketing. It's
It
marketing.
is,
You got to make money. You got to get your name out there.
Yeah.
It's what it is. It's the entire industry. The entire industry runs off the fact that these games are fun. Everyone's on it, and if everyone's on it, I'm gonna put my ad on it. Right. That's why there are organizations like us. There are players. They're competing. People that are streaming this content. There's going to be some marketing, and imagine the Star Wars guys getting that marketing going. Star Wars have marketing in a game that's not even promoting them. They have everyone's, and people are using Stormtrooper outfits. How many times are you going to see a Stormtrooper outfit when you play a game of Fortnite? It's crazy. Layers and layers, they are marketing. There's marketing on layers and layers, and people can't even see.
Yep.
People can't even see it. They don't even realize that the money they paid for that skin isn't just to pay LucasArts.
Yep.
Isn't just to pay, like George Lucas money for, thank you, let me using this this Stormtrooper skin. People paying that money to get that is literally it's paying for more marketing to feed in. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah, Epic makes a lot of cash now. Like
Epic,
for what is
Lucas,
a free-to-play game, they make a lot of money.
Free to play is the way to go.
It seems to be a more lucrative business model.
Well, if you look at other games that haven't gone free to play, World of Tanks. How popular is that game? Not
But that
very.
is free-to-play.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we all played it.
Yeah, it's free to play, but
It's
but
But you have to buy for a certain to be
Yeah,
good at it.
to be good
Free to
at
play,
it.
pay to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But free to play, free forever. That's the model that people should be going with. League of Legends is free to play, free forever, right? Every character is free to acquire.
Yep.
If you want it now, you can pay for it. If not, you can just play for a week and you get your character if you want it.
Yep.
Right? That's the model they've run it. They are the biggest esport in the whole world. Right? There's a reason for that. no one runs off this. Like no one really makes money out of pay to win situations. How many? How many? How many? How many? How many titles run off a pay to win system and actually succeed? Exactly, no one. So, having said that, we're gonna wrap this up now, but we're gonna close out the day by addressing the fact that we are going back into normalcy and we are going back into our everyday lives. But who are we investing our money into? We don't have a lot of income coming in
Speaking of
now.
spending money on things.
Yeah, exactly. So spending money on things and bringing things back into our economy in New Zealand, actually supporting our local is going to be what matters the most.
Yep.
So if you guys have the time and have the money, you should be investing in local businesses and people that run businesses.
Yeah. People's livelihoods. And then
exactly.
This whole
and
thing came down and
well, to be fair,
make money.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you buy from McDonald's, that's still helping pay for this guy's wages.
Yeah, the person working there.
Yeah, people don't realize this. People have been saying, like giving money to corporations is a completely horrible thing. Like, but one, no one's going to stop buying from McDonald's or KFC anytime soon.
Did you see those lines?
Yeah, those lines are crazy, man. But when you do have your spare time, go and invest in a local business, a local coffee maker, someone that that could use your money. And so I've listed 4 businesses whose owners I know.
Yep.
That I want to support. Obviously, if anyone has businesses they want to support, leave it in the comments. If Joseph sees any of them, we'll put it out there. But first off, let's start with Giappo. Right. Excellent. So Giappo has been around for a very long time.
Yeah, it has been.
I forgot how long they've been around for, but
I can't even remember. I remember their first location on Queen Street itself.
Yeah.
Where they moved somewhere else?
Gore Street. So they're on 12 Gore Street now, closer to Burnham.
Yep.
They've changed their entire branding. They used to be this wacky, cartoony, basic gelato store, right? But Gianpaolo, the guy that runs the place, he decided to make everything arty, everything fancy. Yeah. So we go through some of these images here. You'll see that his ice cream, his gelato is
it's always been
works
delicious.
of art. The guy gets people flying in from America, from Europe. He gets articles written about his ice cream. Wow. He's rated to be one of the best gelato makers in the world. He holds a master class as well. He does microbiology for food or something like that. Wow.
I just saw a post of his recently, but he made these tiramisus. They looked real good. And he was like, only 20 BM. I was like, I'm not going to get one.
I think the craziest flavor I've ever seen him make was rice. Yeah. That was for Lantern Festival.
I didn't want to say anything.
No, it was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Having said that, all his stuff is locally sourced. Everything, all the food that you see him get, flows back in to the New Zealand economy. Right, goes back to the farmers, goes back to the New Zealand government, to the New Zealand ecology, economy. Economy goes back to the New Zealand economy and supports our New Zealand food industry. And also, he chooses premium pieces only, so it tastes amazing. You may just want to get one piece between 2 people, but essentially, he also has an app. So make sure you go and check out his app, so you can actually, because obviously the whole lockdown things, making contactable, making a thing that people are really keeping an eye out for. So
I know it's winter-ish, but it's really good. Ice cream sometimes.
Ice cream in the cold is nice.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's crazy.
Also, like something hot next to it.
So get the app. Get the app on the Google Play Store or the Apple iPhone Store, and download it. Click and collect. Check it out. It's on 12 Gore Street. You've got some of his social media as well. Sorry for the late get together of the information, but it's all there. But if anything, if you want it, you just go on his website, which should be on the screen in front of you as well. All right. So after that, we've got Something Dumpling. So Something Dumpling is a dumpling specialty store.
Yep.
They only make dumplings, and they have 2 locations, very close to one another. O'Connell Street and on the corner of High Street and Shortland. O'Connell Street by Chancery, High Street, and Shortland Street. It's
To 6 or 4?
Yeah, it's around there. It's also around another a bunch of other cafes.
There's
near
a map.
Vulcan
There's a
Lane.
map. There's a map.
Yeah, those maps there. You can check it on their website as well, obviously. But you can also find them on the corner of Lawrence Street and Wellesley Street. So the reason, so I don't know the actual owner of Something Dumpling,
Right.
but a lot of my friends do. And I saw one of his posts saying, and it was sort of like a motivational post about how we gotta support local businesses and
Yep.
how small business owners like them can struggle, and like it is their livelihood on the line. And it was kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to do this segment today, and and maybe even keep this as a constant for the podcast. Maybe next time you can bring a couple of businesses, couple of your favorite restaurants or food places that you want to support.
I do like to eat.
Yeah, and if you guys also know anyone that you want to support, please put them in the comments below. Yeah, absolutely. So Something Dumpling. I know the social media manager, Stephanie, great friend of mine, and obviously food is amazing. Look at it; it's beautiful. And yeah, next up is Snow by Dear Javois.
Yeah, I was looking that up, like how to pronounce Javois. So apparently, the original Dear Javois is on a road called Javois Road. Well, it's as you read it.
Yeah.
But there was an article and stuff that I managed to find that mentioned it was actually pronounced, for the person that's named after, it was actually pronounced Jarvis. Even though even though in French or whatever, it's likely Javois or something, or Javois or something. But yeah.
Dear Jarvis.
Yeah, so it's Jarvis, potentially. They can say however they want, really. They own the...
Yeah. I mean, until we're corrected, let's say it's Dear Jarvis.
Okay,
yeah?
fair enough.
So Dear Jarvis, Snow by Dear Jarvis. I know the manager. Her name is Winter. Funny enough, because it's a snow theme.
There's a whole theme going.
It's a snowflakey theme going. But they're on 12th Street, Marks Road, Remuera in Auckland. Super cute cafe. Really nicely themed, great food as well. Go check out some of their smoothies and some of their foods. You can check them out. Yeah, very nice aesthetic. It's very clean. I know the owner, Julian. He's been around for a while. He's also run a couple of other businesses.
Okay.
And I'm always a big supporter of Julian and all his endeavors as well, as he's a very successful businessman.
Cool.
So, Dear Jarvis, P.S. I love you. Have to check it out myself, of course. I haven't been there yet, but being a strong supporter of Winter and Julian, I'm looking forward to visiting.
For a second, I thought you meant the season. I was like, okay, just support.
I like Winter. Winter's nice. I get to wear more. I get to wear more things.
More layers.
Yeah, exactly. And the last one for the day is Fork It. So Fork It is a new meal prep business that just started, and it was kind of awkward timing because of the whole thing happening.
That would be really unfortunate.
But at the same time, it is perfect timing because some people just don't have the time to make their own food because either you're dead ass bored or you are just flat out busy.
Or 3, you have no skills.
Yeah. And you're stuck at home and you got nowhere to eat. And you're the kind of person that just needs to eat out all the time.
Yep.
And now that you're stuck at home, you're sticking to Spam and eggs and you corned beef. That's probably not a good time for your diet.
No,
having said that, Fork It is a New Zealand meal prep business based in Auckland.
Yep.
That uses premium only cuts for their meat.
That's good.
And their veggies and their rices and their carbs and everything. They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So affordable, and it looks delicious. I haven't tried it yet, but essentially the meals start from like $8.99, which is cheaper than most other restaurants. And so once you add that on, it's about the same, really. And to be honest, if you're thinking about the prices there, is it really that much more expensive than eating at home? Sometimes if you're working, it might actually be easier to just get it done and you can focus on your work a little bit more.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Delivered as well, and obviously it's all locally sourced, so all the food actually goes back into the New Zealand economy yet again.
Yep, that's good. It looks like the meal prep look. It's like a healthy meals, fit meals, if you will.
Yeah, but how many meal preps actually give you black rice? Ooh, yeah, exactly. That's some premium rice right there.
Honestly, I never answered the question in my head. So
None. I've gone through meal preps before, and I support the other meal preps like Go Paleo and Muscle Fuel,
Right.
and like all those other ones. But Fork It gives you black rice, premium, so great.
So if I buy Fork It as my meal, I'll look pretty good. Keep my
Yeah, well, you might look like the owner. So the owner himself,
Oh.
Brian Choi,
Oh,
WBFF Pro. Overall, great, nice guy. Also a personal trainer in Auckland. If you guys want to check him out and actually take some couple of sessions from him, obviously just DM him and he might be open to it. But he's a nice guy overall and he's very ambitious. Love to support my local entrepreneurs and all my peers.
this has come all the way back around now to when we were talking about exercising and gaming. With the energy
Wow, it
drinks.
actually has come full circle. But before we jump off, check it out, forkit.nz. They don't have a live location. They have an online website, and you can order through their website itself. I know I will be soon. Make sure you guys check it out as well, just to be looped in what is good in the country.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess it has come full circle.
Eat, play, get ripped.
Ghost Gamer.
Digimon. Highlights. You too can look like Wargreymon.
Oh my gosh. What did they not have they have a whole bunch of Digimon that are ripped.
They're all ripped. Except
They're all ripped.
Unless they're like specifically.
Yeah, like
fat.
Gabumon.
Yeah, otherwise they're
Like
ripped.
Patamon.
Yeah, like the Wargreymons.
Hey, man.
The originals. They're all ripped.
Angelwomon is shredded.
Oh, Angelmon, you mean?
Angelwomon.
Angelmon.
The woman.
Oh right.
The woman angel.
Angel. You said that weird.
It's
Angelwoman.
Angelwomon.
Just.
They pronounce it Angelwomon.
Oh, is the mon not part of the woman? Like,
No, it's
it is part
woman.
of.
It's woman. It's a play on
Angelwomon.
words.
Right.
So it's woman. Angelwomon.
I got you.
You do now. So, but they're all shredded. If I could be like anyone, it would be Leomon. But hey,
Because you want that lion for a head.
also he's got a cool dagger and he wears nice pants. Has the confidence to walk around topless all day.
True enough.
I don't.
He's just a good guy.
Oh, yeah, nice guy. Saves the world. Makes friends with ogres. Having said that, we have come full circle. We are actually back at where we started, and getting healthy and fit. And you know what?
Yep.
I might start working sometime. I don't know.
What do you mean working? Working out?
At the gym.
Oh, yeah.
As a trainer, but I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe.
But you mean like you're finally gonna get a job, guys? It's been too long.
I have a job. I just can't go back to it because of the gym right now. So the gym's not able to support personal trainers just yet. But for those who are struggling to get back into work, and or finding work or paying your staff members wages, check out the government IRD subsidy. Working income. Working income website does have they have extended the wage subsidy. They have free online courses or free apprenticeship courses to help you get into jobs.
Oh, cool.
The Labour government is doing a lot of stuff, and I'm not one to talk about politics really, but all these resources are available for people to use.
Yep.
A lot of people aren't actually applying for the wage subsidy. Business like personal trainers are business owners, so I have to apply for it for myself because I won't be able to work for another 8 weeks. For sure.
Yep.
Just because of all this. And I know a lot of other personal trainers have as well. Hopefully everybody is taking the right precautions to actually keep your business, your livelihood, and your safety and your health all in accountability, and to make sure that everybody is fine, healthy, and safe.
Yep.
That is always my main concern when it comes to my friends in New Zealand, also to all my friends in America. Please stay safe, and stay woke. But honestly, thank you everybody for watching this. If we had a bunch of issues, we apologize. We are trying to sort all this out. But thank you so much, and make sure you guys keep up to date, I guess. But we'll try.
We'll try and fix the issues, and we'll be back here to talk about something else. More Digimon, perhaps. Who knows?
Who knows? We actually have a whole bunch of topics we want to talk about. Well, we will have to go back to those eventually. Thank you everybody for coming on board. Essentially, what we have covered today is we have a new structure, nonsense, serious stuff, and then homegrown stuff. And the stuff in the start, we did talk about a whole bunch of stuff that we have been catching up to date in start, like Wild Rift, Legends of Runeterra, stuff that I've been playing, stuff that he's been doing, shows that we've been watching together. In addition to that, we talked about organizers in New Zealand that you can compete with. We've also talked about titles in esports that are competitive in New Zealand.
Some
which
crazy
ones?
things we didn't expect.
Yep. Digimon being one of them. We've been talking about it all the entire episode. It became an entire meme. I think NCEA, the guy's his name is NCEA.
Oh, I was going to say, what did they mean the school?
They take me back to some bad memories, man. But no, NCEA. I saw him on Twitter. I think post up about it. I think that's where I got it from.
All right.
But so that happened. What else did we? Oh, we also talked about Minxy's computer.
Yeah, exactly. I think for the fade out, just cut to that camera with the PC. Just do that for me, Joe. Can you cut to that camera? No, Joe, come on.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Move away.
You're covering.
Show them the PC first. There we go. Nice segue. Like he wanted to say it next time. Use your words. So once we get that, so thank you everybody again for coming by. Hope you like your new PC, Minxy. And can't wait to see you play in the Let's Play Live Pro League.
You should be destroying everyone now. No, if she doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed.
I'm going to repo this PC. Okay, thank you everybody guys for coming on board for the show today. It has been a pleasure yet again. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place, and maybe less sound issues. We'll catch you guys later.
Take care.
See you later. Peace.